Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around.
Hello from Nordlys.
Thunderstorm, a lightning strike as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh.
I'm up here visiting this beautiful, beautiful spot in Frederick, Wisconsin, which is a bit farther west Wisconsin than I think I've ever been, and a bit further north. So we're actually kind of close to the Twin Cities here. And by we, I mean you and me. We're here together to explore Nordlys, this amazing, gorgeous, two-story glass cabin in the middle of farm country. If you've been following my adventures for a while, you know that I love exploring unique Airbnb stays in the Midwest and, well, really wherever, but if it's especially within a 6 to 8 mile driving radius of me, I am there. Frederick, Wisconsin is about a 6-hour drive from where I live, and it's very simple, very easy drive. It's beautiful country out here. In Wisconsin, the kind of deeper you get into Wisconsin, I find the more forested, rolling hills. It's really lovely. We're definitely a small town America here, and I also very much enjoy visiting small towns and driving through and kind of getting a sense of the culture and the vibe. And but to me, the main draw of coming out here was this gorgeous, gorgeous space. This has been on my wish list, my Airbnb wish list forever. And I'm so excited that I'm finally here and I'm sharing this adventure with you. So I generally prefer a minimum 2-night stay because that gives you a night to kind of get settled. Check-in is usually late afternoon. Like here, for instance, it's 4 o'clock, and then you have the whole next day to explore however you want to explore. If you just want to really settle in and just soak in the unique place you're staying, the actual dwelling, or if you want to venture out and see the local area that you are in. Or what I like to do, weather permitting, is a mixture of both. That is exactly what I got up to today. So I actually filmed a lot already, but I wanted it to be a very peaceful, a very restorative day for me. So I didn't do any talking. I just decided to film it and let myself enjoy the flow of my day here. So I'm going to take you through it now, but before we do that, I just have to take you on a tour of this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous place. This is Meadowlark Tower on the Nordlys property. Nordlys is actually, I think, Norwegian or Danish or both for the Northern Lights. And unfortunately, my stay here is overcast. Last night it was raining, tonight is overcast. There's a little tiny bit of open sky, so I'm hoping the sky opens up and I can see the stars tonight, but if not, it's okay. It's still a beautiful spot. You're really submersed in the area here with this gorgeous view, which I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna show you the whole place from top to bottom. So let's go outside and come on in and have a look. This is what you're greeted with when you walk in the front door. Beautiful staircase going all the way up, 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 up. How amazing. And then look at this glass detail with their branding. It's beautiful. Everything is just beautiful, and you're gonna see that. So this is the foyer. You've got a window and just so many windows, just you wait. And this is the entranceway here. So place to put your shoes, thermostats. It has radiant floor heating, which is so lovely. And binoculars. Oops, it's a little dark, so it's hard to see, but I've already put them to good use because they are swans in the pond outside. Here's a cabinet with lots and lots of games and activities, a vacuum, mosquito, bug repellent, tick remover, first aid kit, yoga mats, just the works, flashlights, so many games and activities, different things to do. I think there's even an ironing board down there. Yep. So that's what's in there. And if we walk around this way, I mean, the lines, the angles, the beauty. Isn't it just so beautiful? It's so beautiful. So I did sleep in that bed last night. It's not as pristine as it was when I first got here, but I got in kind of late. It was still light out, and I took a little video clip so you can see the bed when it's not been slept on. So I'll put that in here so you can see what that was like. But I tried to keep it tidy, but it's just beautiful. Oh, I think you can kind of see the swans in the distance there. Let me see. I don't have a telephoto lens, so I can't get you too close, but I'll try to grab an image of them later on my phone, which can zoom in a little closer. I think there's two pairs, and there's also a pair of Canadian geese, and they're in the field right now too. Take you outside with my phone to see if we can get a bit of a closer view of the swans. I'm pretty sure they're swans. Those are swans, right? Yeah. While we're out here, I'll just show you this amazing little deck. You can see just how glorious Meadowlark is. Just glorious. And there is a storm shelter underneath. It's not in everything. It's just glorious. Can we just admire the windows? Oh my goodness. The video is not gonna do this justice. These are, I mean, they've gotta be 10-foot windows. I don't know what the actual specs are, but it's just so light. It's an indoor-outdoor space, so you feel like you're outside with all of the comforts and luxuries of being inside. And it's just fantastic. Waking up here this morning, even though it's overcast, was the most delightful thing ever. And this view, just want to impart how freaking beautiful it is. So there is a Bluetooth speaker. There's these little bedside lights, which are really cool, which I read by last night. And there is ceiling lights too, and this really neato fan. How cool is that? I love that they include a Keurig coffee maker right here, so you don't have to go upstairs if you want coffee in bed right when you wake up. It's got creamer, it's got sugars. I mean, just the works, right? You don't even have to leave the bed, essentially. I'm not sure if that's a gas or an electric fireplace. I haven't tested it out yet, but I certainly will later. And it is just stunning. I want one of those in my room, please. At home, it's beautiful. Every detail is so thoughtfully curated and coordinating and just beautiful. Just beautiful. It's got some books here, which is great, some Wisconsin books, and then the bathroom. All right, so here you have your vanity area with your sink. They provide soap and lotion, and you can't mistake the makeup removal washcloths, which I always appreciate. But there's a plethora of towels over here. So many towels, and if you would believe it, I mean, look, everything is labeled too. I love it. And in a container, these people speak my language. But look, there is a washer and a dryer right here. All nicely tucked away, but beautiful and handy. They provide a little radio in case of emergency. I mean, even the light switches are labeled. That's dedication. That is dedication. They give you some nice amenities in case you forgot anything at home. Extra toilet paper and tissues, which is always appreciated. Just little nooks and crannies for everything. Bathrobes, which is a really nice touch. And then this is the water closet, as some might call it. I really, really like this print on the wall. Of all the paths you take in life, make sure a few of them are dirt. And then the shower is misleading. So you look and you're like, oh, a rain shower, how nice. But then you go all the way in and it's like a full-on body experience. I mean, come on. How cool is that? So cool. So I will definitely be using that later. I'm excited to try all. There's so many nozzles. There's this little alcove shelf here to store some things. I have my gear bag, and I've put my duffel bag under there just to keep it out of the way. I will say there's not really places to unpack, but I don't think most people come here for more than a couple of days. And probably the alcove shelf, if you're not carrying a bunch of gear, camera gear like I am, would suffice. Okay, so that's the downstairs in its glory. I will also point out there is this huge sliding door, if you want some extra privacy, and a pocket door for the bathroom. Now we'll go up the stairs of wonder. The wood is so beautiful. All of this detailing on the side, it's just fantastic. Even the rails are, I mean, they just, every detail has been so well thought out. And then here's this. I can't even express just how freaking glorious it is. It's glorious. Obviously, this is the main living space. I love that it's upstairs and the bedroom is downstairs just for a little variety. It's got a fully stocked kitchen. Everything is beautiful. It has the automatic sensor tap, which I appreciate because I have at home. And it's nice to be somewhere else where they have it because I'm so used to just sticking my hand under the faucet and the water coming out. This gorgeous stone countertop. I mean, just so many ways to make coffee. If you're a coffee person, you would really like staying here. And like I said, everything is just so thought out and beautiful. I mean, you have all the things you need. A little oven, an induction stovetop, which I used last night, works great. Even a microwave, refrigerator, and freezer combination. And then look at this. This makes my heart really happy. I mean, whoever designed the kitchen space and organized it really appreciates the art of organization. Come on, how cool is that? And if you think that's cool, I love this little lower cabinet with these drawers where it fits all the smaller appliances perfectly. I mean, right? Everything you could ever need. You've got knives for, one of the things that I find Airbnb sometimes lack on is good knives. You're not gonna have that problem here. These are a really nice set of knives and plenty of them. And then look, open shelf with all the plates and serving pieces and bar accoutrement, and just glorious. It's even got a dishwasher. If we turn around here to the island, the floating island here, you'll see all the pots and pans, and these are specifically designed to work on the induction stove. And then there is a large standing trash can with both a compartment for recycling and waste. They even provide a compost bucket. They very kindly provide you with this basket of welcome goodies, which is so nice, with some local treats and delicacies. Bircher mix, these amazing marshmallows, which I really had to use all of my self-control not to eat last night. I wanted to save it for the tour. Maple syrup, pancake mix, coffee. Look at this coffee. And then this tea, I'm very intrigued. I'm definitely going to be brewing this today. They give you a Nordlys t-shirt, which I think is so fun. And I love it when there's guest There's a guest book because you can flip through and see other people's visits and hear about their stories, and it's just so neat. I love that. I love when Airbnbs provide that because it's also fun to look through. As for the rest of the space, we have a beautiful dining area for 4 and this amazing seating area, which is so cozy. Another one of those fireplaces, one's slightly different. I mean, the details, right? Look at these details. It's just beautiful. I was like, what is this? It's a light. It's like a lamp. How cool is that lamp? This amazingly cozy rug, cute chairs, and I love this. There's actually this little work nook back here, which I do need to edit today, so I'm going to take full advantage of. But that actually is a Murphy bunk bed somehow. If you have more than, 1 or 2 staying with you, you want a separate sleeping area, that comes down to reveal another bed. Isn't that neat? I love it. It's all so neat. And just look at the details on the desk even. Everything is so beautifully thought out. We have this amazing projector system, which is really cool. Another neato fan up there. I love the exposed ceiling. I love how you can see the piping and the lighting. And I love that you can see the overhang of the amazing roof. And once again, the amazingly enormous windows with that view. It's so peaceful. Down there you can actually see there is a fire pit. I don't know, it's kind of far from here, but there's a little fire ring down there. It's pretty wet, so I might try to use it later. I don't know, it's pretty wet out and not very warm. Oh, they're flying. Look, the swans. Oh my gosh, they're incredible. Look at them go. Oh my gosh. There they go. Bye. Oh, beautiful. Well, that was incredible. Anyway, as you can see, the space is just lovely. It's just lovely. They do have plants scattered throughout, which I think is a nice touch to bring a little bit of the nature inside because it's very angular and architectural on the inside. But it's just glorious. I could totally spend all of my time in this beautiful cabin and just soak in. It's just a beautiful juxtaposition of comfort and style, and it just goes so seamlessly with the outside because it's very simple and it's not distracting, but it's also very, very comfortable. And the windows, I mean, you feel like you're outside and you're not. And this has all the comforts, all of the luxuries, the full kitchen. I'm actually baking a sweet potato right now. It's perfect. But I love to hike, and I know that Wisconsin has amazing state parks and great trails. I headed over to Straight Lake State Park, which is just, I think, about 6 miles from here, and took a very easy, very low-key hike around a couple of lakes. I think one is actually Straight Lake, and the other one was Rainbow Lake. I think I did just under 5 miles, and it was so beautiful and so peaceful. It isn't the warmest for the end of May here, but it was a very comfortable temperature and I had all of the right gear, so I made the most of it. Well, I think we found it.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light sun shining today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken. And I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
After that, I drove through the town of Frederick to get acquainted with it, and it is just darling. And then I came back and I hiked around the property here. This is a beautiful property. I believe it has over 140 acres on this property. There's actually another Airbnb called the Longhouse, which is gorgeous, and I got to take a look at because it has no visitors right now. They canceled, so I was able to just peek at the porch and everything. The host messaged me and said I could take a look if I wanted to. I was like, yes, please. It's just about a mile to walk around the lake here on property, and there's some benches along the way. They have their own private trails. They have ATV trails. They have a place to like snowshoe and do tubing, and it's just a great property. And I know they have plans to expand on their Airbnb dwellings right here. So they are building another cabin. I don't know if they have plans for more, but I'm sure it'll be very beautiful. I've spent the late afternoon just hanging out, getting some work done, drinking some of the beautiful tea that they provided, eating some snacks, I'm making dinner. And it's just been such a beautiful, calm, and quiet day. I think that's really the standout, aside from the actual dwelling, which is fan-freaking-tastic. The standout of this spot is how peaceful it is. It's so quiet. It's just so serene. Even the lake is just still. There's lots of birds coming and going. I've seen hawks. I've seen swans. I've seen geese. I've seen squirrels. But it's beautiful. And it's really restorative. I think this would be a really romantic spot for a couple, but it's also, quite frankly, a really romantic spot for one. If you're a solo wanderer or adventurer like me, I can understand the feeling that sometimes you look at an Airbnb or a vacation or whatever, a trip, and you think, that's really not suitable for one person, is it? Is it? And I'm here to tell you, yes. Yes, it is. Book that trip. Take yourself on a romantic getaway. You're worth it. It's worth it. And you won't regret it. I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the evening and enjoy my time here. I'm making myself a nice cozy meal. I might watch a movie. I might just stare out the window because the sun stays out so much longer now, so it's bright up for a while. I might turn on the fireplace. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I know whatever it is, it's just lovely. It's just lovely, and I feel so relaxed and like I've taken a big exhale. That is a beautiful thing right now. It's a beautiful thing anytime, but especially right now. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this little getaway. Very accessible if you live in Wisconsin or Minnesota or Illinois, or really anywhere. You could fly into Minneapolis and drive over. Totally doable. Highly, highly recommend. If you want to book, they book up fast. I recommend following them on Instagram because sometimes they have last minute cancellations or not so last minute cancellations, and you can grab a spot that way. And that's where they announce when they're opening up bookings for future calendar dates too. So I will post all their links, their Instagram and their Airbnb listing below. And I think they also have a website, so I'll post that too. And I hope you come check it out. It really is just as beautiful as it is in the pictures, but way better because the vibe, the peace, the serenity is just right on point. And the gorgeous inside matches that vibe as much as the beautiful outside settings as well. And it's just delightful. I can imagine this is beautiful any time of year. Fall, winter, now spring, summer, just gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed this look at my stay at Nordlys, and I will see you for the next adventure. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade.